this is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So, Leo, in today's reading, I'm going to give you two of the Denise Linn Oracle cards. I'm going to do a reading and then clarify it. So let us get started. Take what resonates with you, Leo, and leave the rest. This is going to be for Leo. Leo, Leo, Leo. All right, Leo. Take a deep breath, Leo. Here we go. Two cards for Leo for the highest good. This is for Leo. Wow. Okay. This is nice. Very, very nice. All right, Leo. So you start off with embracing enthusiasm. Shout to the heavens with happiness. Wow. This is a beautiful card. So definitely, yes. Be happy, you guys. Be happy in your life and what you're doing and what you're creating. Okay. Be happy. Good things are coming for you, Leos. It's nice. Love it. Love it. Then you also have uncovering treasure. Beneath the surface lies great bounty. So keep pushing forward. Don't give up. No matter what, there's treasure behind it. Okay. There's something good in everything that you're doing. Okay. All that hard work is going to pay off to get that treasure. Okay. So very nice. All right. So Leo, take what resonates with you, Leo, and leave the rest. This is going to be for Leo. Leo, Leo, Leo. All right, Leo. Two cards, one card for the current. This is for Leo for their highest good. Oh, okay. One for the situation. One for the past. One for what's hidden. Wow. Okay, hold on. Let me do that one more time. Okay, here we go. I'm going to do it one more time just in case. One for what's hidden. One for the hopes and fears. One for what you need to do now. What you need to work on. And the outcome. Wow. Okay. All right, Leo. So you begin with the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is about starting something new, a new project. Maybe you started something new. Maybe you had the urge to create something, some kind of desire. Probably a new. This is definitely a new beginning here. So it's nice. You're coming into something. You're coming into a new journey. So it's very nice. You also have the Ace of Pentacles right next to it. I feel like there's a lot of new opportunities for you and a lot of growth here. You have the Ace of Pentacles in the situation. I feel like you really need to look at your finances, but I also feel like you are on the right path. We'll see why it's here. Oh, you have the Ace of, oh my goodness. I didn't even notice that. Oh my. There's a new journey. Or I'm going to tell you right now, it's hard to get these things like all the way. Look at that. You have the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. You definitely be ready, you guys. Things are gonna change, and I see a lot of abundance here. Good. Okay, so you also have the Ace of Cups here. I feel like there could be some kind of creativity. I feel like you're gonna have a lot of passion, maybe even or just a lot of compassion. I feel like there is some kind of new person coming in. I feel like it could also be like a proposal or some kind of proposal here. So be ready. Very nice. Love this. Very, very nice. Beautiful. You have the Queen of Pentacles, Leo, for what's hidden. And the Queen of Pentacles, it says that, you're very nurturing, loving, but you got to take care of yourself more, okay? Look at your finances also. Look at your finances. I don't know why it keeps popping up here. Then you have the... we'll see what the cards say, though. You have the Page of Wands here. With the Page of Wands, wow. Okay, so with the Page of Wands, I feel like, you need to explore different possibilities. I feel like you're very inspired to do something new. You're going to have a lot of ideas, there's excitement here. You're ready for something, all these changes to come in, so it's nice. For what you need to do now is, you're going through this, you could be going through this emotional this high emotional stage in your life. You know, maybe you're hurt, or you're broken, or you know, you have a loss or some kind of divorce, or even just a hurt. You know, there's something here about emotional pain. So we'll see what that's about also. And then for what you need to work on, you need to really take that blindfold off and go move forward. I also feel like you need to change your mindset to everything being positive. Okay, change your mindset. You have the King of Swords here. The King of Swords is saying that really stand up for yourself. You know, you're very honest. Be truthful. Be honest. You know, you're gonna have the clarity. You're gonna have the breakthroughs. Also, I feel like you're gonna be able to handle anything that comes your way. So it's very nice, you guys. Very nice. So let us see. So let us see what's going on. So take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Sorry, you guys, to check my phone. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Leo. Leo, Leo, Leo. Let's do this real quick. All right, Leo. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Here we go. Ace of Wands. Clarify the Ace of Wands. Why is the Ace of Wands here? One more card. Wow. Wow. Okay. So you do have the Page of Wands here twice. So you have it down here also. You have the Chariot card and you have the Ace of Wands. So there is definitely a new beginning here. Like I said, you know, you are starting something new. It could be a new project, you know, maybe a new job. You're very inspired. You're going to have a lot of ideas. But there's definitely a new beginning here. Definitely. You're coming into a new whole chapter in your life, but it's going to come out to be good. I feel like there's new opportunities here. I feel like there's also growth. With the Chariot card, I feel like you're definitely moving forward. You're trying to control everything that you need to, like keep everything the way you need to, which is very nice. I also feel like you could also be moving. For some of you guys, you could be moving resident to resident, also traveling, but I feel like definitely moving forward. So it's nice. With the Page of Wands, I feel like you're ready for this new change. You're very inspired by a lot of things. You're going to have a lot of ideas. I feel like you need to have that to explore different possibilities. I feel like you're excited about all this new change that's coming in, or there's a lot of change. Be open for everything. I feel like, you know, just go for it. Whatever you need to do, go for it because it's here, you know. Really, I also feel like you're going in a new direction. So it's very nice. Believe in yourself and everything that you want to create. Okay. Because I feel like it's here now. Like whatever it is that you want to start, it's time to start it. Okay. You also have the Ace of Pentacles for for the situation, and why is the Ace of Pentacles here? And the Page of Pentacles and the Ace and the Two of Swords. Okay, so definitely there is a decision that you're trying to make. I feel like with the Two of Swords, you are contemplating a new direction, trying to go a different way. I feel like there is abundance, some kind of abundance that came in for you. I feel like you are on the right path. There's financial opportunities here. I also feel like you're wanting to learn something new. So it's very nice. I love this. You're contemplating a decision. So be very careful when you're doing that. Take that blindfold off and see things for what they are, for what they really are, okay? So there's something here that you need to see. There is abundance here, but they are asking you to watch your finances, okay? So be careful with your finances. Wow. But I do feel like there is abundance coming in for you, some kind of abundance coming in for you, so be ready. And then you have the Ace of Cups for the past. Maybe somebody new came into your life. I feel like you had a lot of creative ideas. You have new feelings. You're very spiritual. Also, I feel like you're trusting your intuition more. And I feel like there could have been some kind of proposal for some of you guys. So it's nice. We'll leave that in the past. So it's good. Because I do feel like it's now, because you do have the new journey here that's coming through. You have the Queen of Pentacles, Leo. And why is the Queen of Pentacles here? One more card. Wow. Wow. That's crazy. You have the Ace of Cups again. Beautiful. Very beautiful. You're very loving. You're very nurturing. Also with the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like you just take a quick look at your finances. Okay, they're asking you to really. But I also feel like there is some kind of abundance coming through for you. So that's good. try not to do everything all at once. Really try to get your rest and get your head together. Try not to overdo it. I also feel like, to go within and meditate, because there is going to be opportunities around you that you might not be able to see. So they're really asking you to rest. Okay. Rest when you can and try not to do everything all at once. Okay. Because I know you're trying to, but don't try not to do it all at once. I feel like there is a new person coming into your life, whether it's a love interest or not. There is somebody new coming into your life. I also feel like your cup is going to be overflowed and you're going to have a lot of creative ideas and a lot of growth is here. So I feel like spiritually you're more entwined with it. So it's good. This is nice. I like that. More entwined within yourself is what I meant. Spiritually. I have the page of wands down here for what's hopes and fears. And why is the page of wands here? Oh my God. One more card. Wow. All right. So like I said, you have the page of wands here. Believe in yourself and everything that you're doing. Okay. I feel like you're definitely going in a new direction. You're ready for this change. You're ready for something new. You're inspired. You're creative. The potential is limitless here. So, okay. So be ready because there's going to be opportunities here. I feel like you're very excited. I feel like you just have like that independence, like happiness. So it's good. Also too, it's a 10 of wands. I feel like you need to start setting boundaries. If you haven't, start. Okay. You're very overwhelmed. Try to take it easy. Okay. Start taking it easy. We're going through a lot of shifts right now. A lot of energy is coming through. So like I said, take it easy. Okay. Set limits, set boundaries wherever you have to, but don't overdo it. Like don't overdo your work because, oh, you got to reach a deadline, yes, it's okay to reach that deadline, but really take care of yourself also. Okay. Make sure you're eating right too. I feel like they're telling me that you need to be eating right, sleeping, just taking care of yourself in general. You also have the sun card and the sun will be shining on you, Leo, because I see it here. It's very nice, beautiful. Think positive and everything. Get away from those negative thoughts that you're thinking, okay? Let go of everything that's not for you. Let go of the past, and just move forward, okay? Because the sun is going to be shining. That's the best card in the tarot deck. You're going to have sunshine. You're going to have growth. You're going to feel young again. You're going to feel like, oh my goodness, I'm just having happy days here. So it's nice. Very nice. Then you have the Three of Swords up here for what you need to work on. And why is the Three of Swords here for Leo? One more card. Wow. Wow. Okay. So you do have the Three of Swords, the Seven of Swords, and the Two of Cups. So with the Three of Swords, I feel like there was a lot of emotional heartbreak. I feel like somebody could have done something to you, or you found out about some kind of a betrayal, maybe some kind of cheating, some kind of manipulating, or this could have just been you, that you didn't trust yourself, or you just felt like, like you knew better, like you knew you shouldn't do that, or something like that. I feel like that's here. I feel like you really leaving this emotional pain behind and you're moving forward. I also feel with the Seven of Swords that whoever is trying, if you're trying to do that to somebody, and I feel like there's a better way to do it. Okay, so really go back and do it differently, because I feel like the betrayal thing and all cheating or whatever it is, I feel like you could do it a better way. I also feel like you had found something out like that, and whoever that was, and it made you very emotional. And I feel like you feel like you're betrayed, like you were betrayed about things, like everything that was going on, and you feel like you're betrayed about what they did to you. And I feel like you're gonna move on. You're not gonna stay in this mode anymore. You're gonna definitely move on. But I would definitely be careful on who you speak to, who you tell your plans to, stuff like that, because I just feel like it's the energies around you, and it's better to be safe than sorry. You also have the Two of Cups here. With the Two of Cups, I feel like there is somebody in your life that you have a really good trust, a really good bond. I also feel like you need to start taking care of, trusting your higher self is what I'm trying to say. Trust your higher self. I feel like you have a good connection with someone. I also feel like there could be some kind of offer for you coming in for you. Okay. Wow. Nice. And there is a decision that you're trying to contemplate here. And then you have the the Eight of Swords. And why is the Eight of Swords here? One more card. Wow. Okay. So, and what you need to do now, it says what you need to work on now is this Five of Wands. You know, you're really frustrated. Sometimes you get angry. You know, you're frustrated. You have tension. You have worry. You know, you're frustrated. You just have a lot. I feel like also you got anger. You have that anger within you. I feel like you need to let it go, okay? Because it was in the past, maybe you had a lot, you were thinking negative thoughts, you know, maybe you still are, but you need to get away from that, okay? Because good things are coming in. Let it go, you guys. Let it go. Stop staying in this energy. So all it does is bring you misery. All it does is bring you down. So you don't want to be in that, okay? So really get away from that. I also feel with the Queen of Swords that, you know, the Queen of Swords is like you. You're very strong, Leo. You know how to handle things. You're very truthful. You know, stand up for yourself, okay? Stand up for yourself. Find your courage to let go of the past. Find your confidence to just move on, okay? Because you don't need to be in that. I feel like for some of you, you need to stand up for yourself in what's going on. Like, if there's something that you hear and you don't like it, I feel like you need to stand up for yourself, okay? Because the Queen of Swords, she's like that. She's truthful. She's direct. She stands up for herself. She doesn't let nobody bring her down because she's already been through the worst. She's already been through it all, and she's not going to deal with it no more. That's you, okay? So just know that. Really stand up for yourself when you have to. And then with the King of Swords, why is the King of Swords here for Leo? Wow. There's a lot of good feminine energy here. Whether you're male or female, it's good because it's like dominance. Like I'm not gonna let nobody tell me anything. That kind. And it doesn't matter if you're male or female. It's that, you know, you have that strength, you have that confidence to overcome everything that you've been going through. You have the Empress here, and the Empress is saying, nurture yourself, take care of yourself, be calm. You have the Temperance card here, and the Temperance card is saying, be calm about things, you know, have patience, you know, try to balance everything, your emotions, how you're doing things, your anger and all that. Try to keep it balanced, okay? You're definitely divinely guided. You are on the right path. Just keep everything balanced, you know. Try not to do everything all at once either because it's not going to work out like that, okay? You have the Empress here, and the Empress is saying, take care of yourself, nurture yourself. I feel like there's a lot of growth here. I feel like there could be some kind of proposal, or somebody could be finding out they're pregnant. I also feel like there is abundance here, big time abundance. Okay, so, and a lot of growth. With the King of Swords, I also feel like, you know, you're very honest. You know, you're like the King of, with the Queen and the King of Swords, they're dynamic. That's the powerful energy that you have within both of them. You know, you don't take no crap. He's like, he has all these clarities. He knows how to handle decisions. You know, he's going to have breakthroughs, you know, and that's you know, so just know that, okay? You have the strength. You have the endurance to move forward from anything that's keeping you down. So just know that. There is a lot of good things here, but there's also a lot of changes that are going through. Remember to rest and take care of yourself because there is opportunities going to come through for you, and you don't want to miss them because they're very good. So really, this is a really good reading, Leo. So I like this reading a lot, but just take it easy, set boundaries, set limits, whatever you have to do. Try to balance everything. Leave the frustration, okay? All right, so Leo, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you next time. God bless.